Greetings, everybody. We are here once again with Ghost Crew for a best of three, or at least a three-game series. Yes, this is going to be an awesome little type of thing to watch. It's going to be VirusNaama. Very strong player. Actually, I believe he used to be on Mouz Sports, but I believe he left them. Don't know why. But Virus is a great team. It's got Satiini on it as well. Two very powerful players, Naama and Satiini. But here we have DuckloadRa, DuckloadWhiteRa, one of my favorite players by far. He is huge in Brood War. He is huge in Starcraft 2. He is just so skillful. Taking down Slayer's Boxer on a Korean televised match in the Starcraft Brood War is an unheard of thing. No foreigner ever gets to beat a professional Korean Starcraft player just because the Koreans are that good. But DuckloadRa is that good as well. So definitely props to him for simply being BAMF. So VirusNaama, he is a Terran player that's really strong. I remember he was in the finals of one of the original from the first Dreamhack tournaments. We actually went up against Mana, so it was Mana versus Naama, which must have been so annoying to cast. But those are also some great games. I'm not going to say anything about them, but they were awesome if you want to go see them. So we do see him throwing down the first barracks. He's actually sort of got a pseudo wall-off happening down here. We'll see if he's going to go ahead and decide to really get this down. The question is, what is WhiteRa going to do? He's go ahead and get a 14 gate, or is it? Or I think it's a 14 gate. That's or 13 gate. Either way, it's a good gate with a lot of pro production happening as well. So we do see him scouting. Let's go ahead and see if there is no Naama down here. We're going to see the middle patches. Nothing mining down there. So we're going to go away and pull retreat. Go away, pull away, and retreat. My voice is kind of getting stumbled over each other. I've had this for a while now, but now Barracks is there. We do see Refinement going to go ahead and start getting mined from. So Naama looking pretty normal. And we'll see if he's going to get a factory or something once he gets another bunch of minerals. However, I'm kind of going to be expecting another barracks or two. So we're going to see either a command center or something along those lines. We see the orbital command happening now. I'm kind of waiting for an expansion coming from him. Looks like he actually delayed getting that orbital command. As you can see, the Marines already completed. And that was just, the orbital command is now only halfway done. Cybernetics Core is on its way, so we'll see what WhiteRa is really planning to do once we see what he puts down after the Cybernetics Core has completed. I'm definitely waiting for him to get another gas. He's got the money for it, but he is going to go ahead and throw down a... no, he's just going to scout. There, his piling going to be thrown down. Going to try and prevent being supply low. We could actually be seeing a 1-gate fast expand or a 4-gate, as WhiteRa has not gotten any second gas. Probably going to be a 1-gate expand because of the fact that he's not saving up a chrono boost to use on the cybernetics core. You see his money is at 100. He could easily get out. Chrono boost out of the stalker. I'm actually starting to really expect a 1-gate fast expand. Naama's walking around with his SC to try and get the scout. But here we actually have this Marine going to need to deal with this Zealot. And if it goes up the ramp, okay, it doesn't go up the ramp. It's not going to get cornered. But this WhiteRa is trying to hit that Marine so, oh my god, they move at such similar paces, 2.25. Are they both at 2.25? Yeah, they're the exact same. Oh, but great Marine placement down there. And it's going to get hit by the SCV, the probe as well. Looks like actually it's going to get killed off by the SCV. One more hit and it will go down there. Is Naama going to pull SCVs? Yes, he's going to pull SCV, get a full surround, and it's actually got a stalker on the field as well. He's actually going to be able to kill off that Marine. He's going to get the other one as well. Yes, WhiteRa with beautiful positioning actually ends up killing off 2 of those Marines with great just knowledge of where to go. Naama is about to get a Marauder route. Concussive shells was not, I don't think it was researched, but this Marauder is going to allow this to be shut down so that probe is going to take a hit or 2 and possibly die. And there it is. Next shot, it does go down. And now WhiteRa is going to go ahead and pull away with that Stalker. He has thrown down his Nexus, so it was a 1-gate fast expand with aggression, with a 3-gate follow-up. Will he get a Robo as well? There we see the second gas going down. But where is that tech building? These guys know if there's going to be a Robo or not. We can see in his vision, he doesn't know anything important. He's only seen this one supply depot, and that is it. We do see the command center is actually about to complete, so Naama is trying to get a fast expansion. Now adding on to the 2 barracks, so we're seeing very similar builds, even with different races. And Naama now knows about this expansion. So he's got to be feeling fairly okay in the fact that the WhiteRa is not going to be able to go in with a ton of aggression and break down his own fast expansion. So Naama is definitely safe. He also did a safer way of getting the expansion and doing it inside his own main base. So it's definitely going to keep this as just well thought out as it can. As safe as it can. We're seeing reactors being thrown down on both of these reactors being thrown down on both these barracks. is now going to go ahead and get set, get the expansion, get mining from this next base. He is getting a bunker for defense, looking very, very solid. WhiteRa, the Stalker, has got a couple kills on it. Might be the one that killed those Marines, but definitely doing a good job of denying the scouting information from Naama. There is the Robo just now completing. We do see another gateway as well. So we 4-gate Robo, chrono boosting out this observer. We'll see if WhiteRa is going to go for Colossi or something else. He's got a lot of options. And here we have Naama going to go ahead and make use of this expansion, and now going to make sure that none of those SCVs run into the main base. So you can go ahead and mine normally, though all those SCVs did actually go to the opposite side. Naama looks to be going for a very healthy Marauder count, but now in the middle games, I'm going to switch to get a lot more Marines. Reactors on both those are going to help that a lot. Plus on the reactor on this barracks, so she's going to get a ton of Marines out. This is going to be really susceptible to Colossi if WhiteRa decides to go for those. Although this high count of Marines could be indicative of drop play coming from Naama, as Marines are very, very good with dropping. And now that WhiteRa has gone in and seen all of these reactors going down, he's going to have to get down something to deal with that, whether it's going to be Templar or really Colossi is going to be the question. We do see a Ghost Academy is being produced by Naama down here in the bottom left. And oh, that observer actually just got killed. Did WhiteRa actually see it? Is there going to be a he doesn't have the money for it quite yet. But, yep, WhiteRa has no idea about the Ghost Academy. I want to see nukes coming out of Naama. That would just be so much fun to go ahead and see that. Now, Naama does have bunkers in the front to help him defend. You can see the unit counting station shows 41 pros to 34 SCVs. This is really going to be a solid economic follow-up coming from Naama. If you can just get another expansion, you can definitely get away with it. He's kind of behind the food count, but with bunkers placement and everything, and WhiteRa not going for Colossi, he could get away with it. Not to mention the fact that WhiteRa seems to be very passive right now. Unconventional WhiteRa. WhiteRa is generally can be a very, very aggressive player if he decides it, though right now he seems to just want to macro up on his own. Another observer was made. It's going to go ahead and see that Naama will be pushing out with a large count of Marines. This is a ton of DPS coming from him. And we do have WhiteRa getting down this robotics bay in his main base. It looks like Naama actually stimmed a Marauder to try and get control of that watchtower. But WhiteRa with a ton of units down here, a lot of zealots and a few sentries, but they have a lot of energy. There may be some force fields going through down, but the force fields actually are really bad. They're actually to help Naama. SCVs are pulled in this fight as well. A lot of SCVs are being committed to this. Naama could do a ton of damage if WhiteRa's not ready for this. WhiteRa's not ready for this. He's taking so much damage. All the DPS units and Marauders and Marines are still alive. A ton of them are out for Naama, and WhiteRa is in a very, very bad spot right now. Naama's doing so much damage. All those SCVs took the hits. So, the Marines, there's so many Marines left, and they're still stimmed. The stim's going to wear off soon, but oh my god, he's going to be pushing. He could be able to snipe off this Nexus really, really easily. Observer's going to run around and see the death of WhiteRa. WhiteRa's warping in units. He's bringing in all of his pros, going to start having them attack. That's actually a lot of damage. The problem is all his stalkers are all down here, going to easily get focus fired, and they are going down. Zealots are in the mix now. They're going to help a lot. They actually have charge, it seems. That is incredibly impressive. Just imagine that on my Just imagine that on my own whoops. But now, so Naama's going to go ahead and continue to push in, as this is really going to be insane aggression. All these guys are on such little health, and Naama is just streaming in units. WhiteRa is taking so much damage. He doesn't have any Colossi, and that's what he needs. Only one Zealot is on the field, and that is GG from WhiteRa. Naama is actually going to go ahead and take game number 1. So that is